How's it, gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome back to the Black Box Files with File 26, Balloon Fight. This one, I think most people, if they've played the NES back in the day, they've played this game in one way or another. I think this is probably the last true classic that we'll see on the Black Box Files. Not to say that the last few games aren't any good, they're also very good, but this is the last one that truly is still in Nintendo's DNA. If that makes any sense. Let's just jump in there. There are two modes, well, I guess three, one player, two player mode, that's the main game, and C is Balloon Trip, which is really fun. We'll play Balloon Trip as well when we're done. But basically, I don't know, pretty easy to explain. You play as, I guess, the Balloon Fighter, and your goal is to take care of these little weird gremlin-y dudes. I don't really know what they are, but they're really funny looking. And it's a game all about bouncing around on your balloon and popping other people's balloons. It's pretty cute. And the first thing that most people kind of think about when they see this is, hey, this is Joust. And yeah, it is. This is weirdly enough, clearly inspired by the game Joust, which had the same idea except was wackier. There was ostriches and stuff. It was very different. But this game, I really do find has a bit of a feel of its own, and I really do like it. That was really, really good. That was a great start. You have two balloons, everyone else only has one, so you can have two hits, basically. And then, at the end of every bonus round, you get your balloons back if you've got one pop. This is the bonus round. Basically, just balloons pop up. But yeah, no, this, what was impressive with this game, I think, back in the day, one, it's super fun, plus this song is just such a bop. So good. Is the physics. It feels really natural to fly around with this guy. Like, it feels like everything you're doing makes sense. I'm not gonna get everything. Everything's kind of too pushed. Yeah. Missed one. Boo. And usually get all 20. But yeah, the physics feel good. Like, they feel good and they feel like they make sense. And that's pretty impressive, considering we weren't in a place where we had big physics for video games and stuff, but very impressive. You'll notice that all the enemies have different colors. There's pink, which I think is the beginning one. The green ones are a little bit faster, I guess, and then there's, I don't know, there's like a reddish or an orangish kind of one. Is at the top there, yellow, I guess? Yeah, yellow balloon. They're a little bit more difficult, I guess. I don't really know if it's like an AI thing, if they're faster, but there's more enemies as the game goes by. This is one of those games where you can wrap around the screen, which is always fun. So, this is also another one of those games that Nintendo's super good at, where it's two players, and it can be co-op, or it can be versus as much or as little as you want. It's pretty great. And the lightning comes from these clouds. It's just cute. It's a great little game. Balloon Fighter was actually one of the characters that that Masahiro Sakurai actually thought about bringing to Smash Brothers. But I think what happened instead, geez, I really need to take these guys out because those lightning balls are just kind of populating. When they brought in Villager from Animal Crossing, they used some of the ideas I think they probably had with Balloon Fight. I mean, obviously not just because of the fact that Villager's up special is basically the Balloon Fight balloons, but I don't know. I think that was kind of their idea, was kind of make a non-fightery type character, but then they were just like, Villager makes more sense. There we go. Back to the bonus round. This is another one of those games that I played a lot as a kid. It was in the 31-in-1 pack that I had growing up. This will be the last game, actually, that I had growing up for like the 31-in-1 thing. There's one game that I did end up playing a bit as a kid, but not as much as this. This is one I played a lot. Me and my sister played this like crazy. One of our favorite games on 31-in-1. There we go. Solid 20. Perfect. I get the really cool perfect music that I like a lot. Yeah. That doesn't make you feel proud, I don't know what will. I don't know what a full loop of this game looks. Oh, we're at the time where we see the little Balloon Fight bumper. If you play Smash Brothers, I got me. I got one of my balloons. Oh, I got the other one. Down I go. I've played Smash Brothers for Wii U or Ultimate. This level actually is it's not this specific level, but Balloon Fight has a level. And it's cool because you can kind of wrap around the screen and stuff. And if you go near, you probably saw him already. He's probably popped up while I've been talking. but if you go near the bottom where the water is, there is a fish that could come get you. Now, I don't like going down there, especially not at the beginning, but I'll go down there so you can see him. Come on. Oh. But he can grab you, he can kill you. Oh, there he is. Whew. Or you can actually get the enemies to fall in. Like, I don't need to go... Oh, damn, that sucked. See, it's just funny. You don't need to go and finish them off. You can just let the parachute take him out. Or you just parachute down to his demise. Careful here, careful here. Being on the low part of the screen is super dangerous. Well, we're gonna get a game over pretty soon, because I'm being dumb. But yeah, if you don't get the enemies fast enough after you pop their balloons, they land on the ground, they actually blow up their balloons again, which is a really cool idea. It's just a fun game. Really, really good. Come on. Ah, I was hoping to get you. Okay. There we go. Get away from me. Now, Balloon Fight, like I said, is really big in Nintendo's DNA. One, this actually wasn't made by Nintendo. This was published by Nintendo, but this was developed by HAL Laboratories. HAL being an extremely close partner with Nintendo. And this game was programmed, I believe in its entirety, by Satoru Iwata, the president of HAL Laboratories, and later on, I screwed this up. Later on, the president of Nintendo Japan, until he passed away in 2015. He was known to be an insanely good programmer, and this was, alongside, I think, Pinball, were like two of the big games that got him known by Nintendo. He was actually on a Japanese show called Game Center CX, which is really, really great if you haven't checked it out. It's basically about a guy who sucks at video games. And it's not a sitcom, it's like an actual like reality show. A guy who sucks at video games having to defeat really difficult video games. It's really, really funny. But he actually had Satoru Iwata on the show, I think when the Wii U was launching, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what it was. But they played Balloon Fight together, and it was just neat seeing him casually, because I've seen Satoru Iwata in a bunch of directs and whatnot, like Nintendo directs, and he's got a great air around him. I really like how personable he always was, but he was still very much a businessman, you know what I mean? So seeing him kind of off his guard a little bit, and being a little bit more him, was just really, really refreshing. It was really neat. Yeah, just let these guys drown, just watch them from afar. Oh, geez, I don't want to get eaten. Well, you really slide around. Haven't made a full loop yet. Have I seen this one already? I don't know. Yeah, this is obviously one of those games where you can't beat. Very, very few games back then, especially on the black box kind of lineup of games, could you actually beat them. Wow, you really stay at the top. Come on, man. Gotcha, and one more, because I'm on my last life here. There we go. But not just the fact that it's Satoru Iwata that created this game, basically, is why kind of it's special to Nintendo. They actually do have more games than just this one game. A lot of the black box titles that we've been doing, other than like Donkey Kong and Mario, obviously, don't have sequels. Like Ice Climbers never had a sequel, which is insanity to me. Mach Rider never had, I don't think, a proper sequel, that kind of thing. Balloon Fight actually had a Game Boy sequel. Oh, what was it called? It's Balloon Girl or something like that. It's pretty fun, but it's an actual little adventure game with levels and stuff. I should play on the channel. It's really, really neat. I think we've done a full loop now, or at least as close as a loop as we're gonna get. It's really, really cool. The game also sort of came back on the Wii U as a multiplayer kind of thing, which was really, really cool, in Nintendo Land, which was the pack-in title for the Wii U. And not only that, but they reflavored this game a little bit. I think it was for the DS. It never came out in North America. I think it might have come out in Europe. But basically, they put Tingle from the Legend of Zelda series in it. And basically, I don't know how incredibly close it was, or how different it was from the original Balloon Fight, but I've never played it. But the fact that they kind of overlaid the game with Zelda characters is really, really neat. But yeah, this is a big one. Arguably one of the biggest black box titles out there. I'm just being very careful now. I'm doing pretty good. Almost to 200,000 points here. Not that points matter, but it's nice to know that I'm doing fairly well. This will also be the last game on the Black Box Files that I'm, like, decent at. The next one, I'm actually not that bad at. I've been practicing a little bit. I played a little bit as a kid, but this one I played a lot. You can probably tell compared to some of my other performances on this channel. So much fun. Not getting the 20. Not getting the 20. Ooh, nah, that's fine. 19's still really good. Hitting that 200,000 though. Not bad. But yeah, I'll try not to take too long. Now that we've clearly gone through a whole loop, because we still want to do Balloon Trip, which is really neat. I probably played Balloon Trip more than I played the main game in this. Probably played the main game when it was with my sister or a friend. But if I'm by myself, I was probably playing Balloon Trip, which is just neat. Balloon Kid. I think that's the Game Boy game. Balloon Kid. I don't know. Alright, there we're good. Let's get munched on. That's so funny. Oh, great music, too. This whole soundtrack's great. Surprised there's not a song for the title screen. I guess there is right now. But Balloon Trip. It is a fun little game where the game it's like an auto-scroller. And you get rank ups based on your points. And you have this amazing music. But I think it was just neat because you didn't see games go left very often back in the day. Especially not exclusively left. You could try for super bonus. That's if you get 20 balloons, that missing one. I'm probably not gonna make that. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, I can't even pull that off at all. Good for me. Doing pretty good, actually. I don't know if this is beatable. Probably not. The rank kind of goes down. It's like you can get a rank to 1. That's probably as close as you can get to the idea of beating it, but... oh my gosh, Phil! Can't believe I'm pulling any of that. I'm not gonna make that 20. Ah, I went by. Still, though, this is actually really good. You get a super bonus if I think it's 20, and that would really bring up your rank. Because, like I said, it's all about score. But yeah, this is the mode I played a lot as a kid. Really fun. Very stressful, though. And I think that's actually one of the games that you played in one of the WarioWare games as well. Oh, jeez, yeah, I'm not even going for this. Oh, okay. Let the screen go by itself for a little bit. There we go. Alright. 1. Oh yeah, I forgot the bubbles stopped the screen for a bit. I totally forgot about that. That can lead to, mistakes really easily. I got greedy. But that is Balloon Fight. Like I said, a stone cold classic for the early NES. Thank you so much for joining me. This was a lot of fun. But with that, next time we will be going to the last Zapper game in the Black Box Files. After the first 3 at launch day, it took them this long to bring in a 4th one finally. But next time will be File 27, Gumshoe. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.